Hello people of the internet and welcome back to Fallout 4. Today's video is going to be on a new series of a two-parter for your stats and perks and basically what kind of character are you looking to build in Fallout 4. I mean, personally, I made a character that was fairly well rounded in all stats. You can see that if you click the video that's pinned on this video here now, you can see that character build, but I'm going to basically go over different kind of builds for you guys, whether it's going to be stealthy or if you just want to be a heavy hitter, if you like to be a sniper, or if you like crafting things, if you like being lucky, things like that. There's different builds for different reasons, and it really doesn't matter so much that it works for your playstyle, is more how it works. Like, all characters should be able to work in the world, but obviously some are going to get through it a lot easier, and some are going to level up a lot faster. So if you're into like not grinding, having a character that levels up really fast could help you. But that's going to be in part 2, so stay tuned for that part. This part's going to be going over the perks so that you guys know what you're in for, because currently we just know that strength is how much you carry and your melee damage, whereas perception is your sixth sense and the effects of accuracy with your VATs. So if you don't use your VATs, perception is actually not that helpful for you. Endurance is a measure of your overall physical fitness, so your health, action points drained from sprinting. So if you have a high endurance, you can run around everywhere. Go for it, run a marathon. Charisma is your ability to charm and convince others. This affects your dialogue, so you will get different dialogue options depending on how high your charisma is, and this depends on how you can talk to someone. It also helps with prices when you're bartering, which, I mean, there's some stuff in the world that you can't find, and you have to barter for it. So having a cheap kind of way of doing that can save you a lot, because things aren't easy to come by. Intelligence is a measure of your overall mental ability. So this is basically, if you have high intelligence, you're going to level up so fast. You'll be like level whatever, because there's no level cap in this game. That is another thing that's great about Fallout 4, but you'll be like level 1000, easy, go for it. I don't expect many people to get there straight away, but yeah. Agility, it affects the number of action points you get in your VATs, so where the pinpoints are. I mean, I don't personally use VATs that much, but I'm planning to in my playthroughs. And the ability to sneak, which can come in handy because you don't want to be using your bullets all the time. And luck is the measure of general good fortune, and the recharge rate of your critical hits. So basically, you have a critical hit bar, and it goes up over time over your critical hits, which you use with the VATs, and then you can do a special attack basically. So that can come in handy as well, but it depends if you use it or not. So yeah, but first we're going to go and head over to the perks, so I will show you guys that now. Okay guys, so this is the VaultTec. This is where you level up your extra skills. Now I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of these so that you know what to expect and where you want to put your points, because some of these skills you might not ever want. So I'm level 5, this is my main character, so just ignore the levels and where I've put things, because this is the first time I've played through, so I didn't actually know exactly where to put things, but by choice I put like extra in strong back because I carry a lot of stuff. But we're just going to go down the rows and I'll try and explain each of them a little bit, and then it just basically gives you guys an overview, because you don't get to see this before you play. You just put all your points up here and hope that you've put enough in the right one that you need. But basically how it works is you can put 10 points at the top, and each point unlocks a level here. To get to number 10, you have to have 10 points in the top one. So if you start with just a couple in each, it works out, but sometimes you want your character to be more strong in certain areas. I mean, my character's agility isn't that great, but that's okay, whereas the strength is wonderful. It just depends on what you're up to. So yeah, alright, so the first level of strength is Iron Fist. You do 20% more punching damage. The level 2 is 20% more melee weapon damage. Then number 3 is you can create Wasteland, you can create armor that's rank 1 to help you in the Wasteland. Then you've got your blacksmith, so you can make rank 1 melee weapons, which is better than what you find around basically. I think you can find a few better things, but it helps. Then level 5 is heavy guns do 20% more damage. Pretty handy. Level 6 is one I have. You get plus 50 to your carry weight, so you can have up to 200 plus on your carry weight that you start with. level 7. So level 7 is to stay on target. Your hip fire accuracy is just improved, which is great. Basher, gun bashing does 25% more damage, so if you like to hit people with your guns, go for it. Level 9 is 25% more damage resistance, and your melee and unarmed attacks deal 25% more. And the pain train, choo choo, all aboard. While wearing power armor, you can basically run into enemies and just make them all stagger around. So it's a good way to break up a group. But yeah, so basically the strength one is brute force, which makes sense. Now with perception, the first one is you get 25% easier pickpocketing, so if you like to steal things, go for it. Level 2 is keep your distance long and your kill count high. Attacks with non-automatic rifles do 20% more damage. Handy. Your awareness with VATs. Basically, you can find out where the weakness is on an animal. Kind of handy if you use VATs a lot. I mean, I'm learning to use VATs, so maybe I'll start leveling that up. Locksmith. Your nimble fingers allow you to pick up advanced locks. Very handy, because there's so many advanced locks around the world. I think everyone should pretty much... If you like to collect and hoard everything, this is one to level up. Demolition Expert. The bigger the boom, the better. Your explosives do 25% more damage. And you can craft explosives in the chemistry station. So the sixth one is a night person. You are a creature of the night, so you get +2 intelligence and perception between the hours of 6 PM and 6 AM. So if you like to go out at night, get this one. If you sleep through the night, this one's a waste of your time. Level 7 is Refractor. You must be part mirror, instantly gain +10 energy resistance. Go down a bit. Level 8 is your Sniper. It's all about focus. You have improved control and can hold your breath while aiming, so you don't move as much. Level 9 is Penetrator, so there is no place to hide. You can basically hit through walls with your VATs, but it does decrease your accuracy, so you gotta give and take a bit. Level 10 is Concentrated Fire, so you stay focused in VATs. Every attack on the same body part gains +10 accuracy. Alright, so we're going straight on to Endurance. The first one is Toughness, so +10 to damage resistance. Handy if you, again, I mean, Endurance kind of goes hand in hand with Strength sometimes. Like, if you're going to run into a situation, you kind of need to be tough about it. You can't be this puny little guy just punching around, it doesn't work. Level 2 is Lead Belly. It means that you can basically drink and eat radiated food a bit better. You're still going to get radiation poisoning, but not as bad. Level 3 is Life Giver, so you instantly gain +20 maximum health. So if you do run into situations, having +20 or +60 here, there's 3 stars to fill. Very handy. Chem Resistance is level 4, so you are 50% less likely to get addicted when consuming chemicals. So that's handy, because we all know that them drugs. Alright, so level 5 is Aqua Girl. Water is your ally. You no longer take radiation damage from swimming, and you can breathe underwater. I'm not sure how handy that'll be because I'm not that far into the game, but you know, if you're a person that likes to swim through things and not walk around, go for it. Alright, so level 6 is Rad Resistance. Exposure to the Wasteland has made you more resilient, instantly gaining +10 radiation resistance. This would be probably handy. I mean, the radiation isn't too bad at the moment where I've been, but I'm sure it's going to get worse. Level 7, Adamantium Skeleton. Adamantium Skeleton, there we go. Your skeleton has been infused with indestructible metal, reducing limb damage by 30%. Okay, so you're basically bionic. Level 8 is Cannibal, so feast on mortal flesh to heal your wounds. Eating human corpses restores health. Alright. If you want. Level 9 is Ghoulish. Sure, you are still human on the outside. Radiation now generates your lost health. Regenerates your lost health. Okay. And level 10 is Solar Powered Capstone Rays. Gain +10 to your strength and endurance between the hours of 6 AM and 6 PM. So if you're a day person, this one's great. So basically, I really feel like strength and endurance go really well hand in hand. If you have all the strength, not having endurance is kind of silly. But yeah, we're going to move on to Charisma. So first one is Cap Collectors. You have mastered the art of dealing. Buying and selling prices at vendors are better. this is handy because you are trading a lot for the rarer things in the game, so can come in handy. Level 2 is Black Widow. Men suffer plus 5% damage in combat and are easier to persuade in dialogue. Okay, so I'm playing a female character. I'm guessing the male will be the reverse, so the females will get plus 5 damage in combat. But yeah, so that's the female version. Lone Wanderer. So this is if you do not want to have a companion. I personally love having a companion in this game, but if you do not have a companion, you can have 15% less damage and carry weight increases by 50. So if you're that person that likes to wander in the wilderness, go for it. Now this is another one I've got. Attack Dog. When your dog holds an enemy, there's a chance he'll cripple the limb he's biting. That just allows him to basically attack on his own. Animal Friend. Commune with beasts. With your gun, aim at any animal below your level and gain a chance to pacify it. That's cool. I'd probably go with that because I like the animals and yeah. Local Leader. As the ruler, everyone turns to you. You are able to establish supply lines between workshop settlements. This skill will be handy because when you're making settlements in different areas, being able to connect them will help you a lot. Party Girl is level 7. Nobody has a good time like you. There's no chance you'll get addicted to alcohol. So another thing, if you don't want your character getting affected by that. I personally don't see it as a big deal yet, but maybe it is later on in the game. Inspirational is level 8. Because you led by example, your companion does more damage in combat and cannot hurt you. This is probably another one I'll have because I have my companion around. Level 9, Wasteland Whisperer. Master the post-apocalypse. With your gun, aim at any wasteland creature below your level and gain a chance to pacify it. So, it's kind of similar to this one, but with the wasteland creatures. And then level 10 is Intimidation. Time to show everyone who's boss. With your gun, aim at any human opponent below your level and gain a chance to pacify them. So basically it saves you having to kill things, which is great if you don't want to kill things. Alright, so now we're on to Intelligence. So again, Intelligence helps you with your experience points, so leveling up if you're a person that just wants to level for days, basically. So level 1 is Vans, V-A-N-S. Let VaultTec guide you. The path to your closest quest target is to play in VATS. This means that you can get from point A to point B quicker than wandering the wilderness all alone and getting lost. Level 2 is a Medic. Stimpaks restore 40% of lost health and Radaway removes 40% of radiation. So again, this would probably go hand in hand with Strength and Endurance, that one, so that you can restore the health that you're losing from just running into battle. As you can see, there are builds that seem to come together by reading all of these, which will be in the next video. So now we're at level 3. We've got Gun Nut. Shoot first, kill first, with access to base level and rank 1 gun mods. So if you like, yeah, guns basically. Level 4 is Hacker. So knowledge of cutting edge computer encryption allows you to hack advanced terminals. Again, another thing that can be handy, very similar to the locksmith, because you get a lot of different stories from this, I've noticed, and hacking isn't the easiest thing in the game, so can be handy. Scraper, Waste Not, Want Not. This is level 5. You can salvage uncommon components like screws, aluminium, and copper when scrapping weapons and armor. This one is handy. Copper is so hard to come by, or at least it has been for me. Level 6 is Science. Take full advantage I can talk, guys. Take full advantage of advanced technology with access to base level and rank 1 high-tech mods. It kind of speaks for itself. Level 7, Chemist. Any chems you take last 50% longer. Okay, so if you're using basically chemicals works, you might want to tee it up with the not getting addicted to chemicals. Level 8 is Robotics Expert. Machines will always serve humans. If you have anything to say about it, hack a robot and gain a chance to power it on or off, or initiate a self-destruction. That could be fun. Level 9 is Nuclear Physicist. You've learned to split the atom and command it. Radiation weapons do 50% more damage, and fusion cores last an extra 25% longer. So if you like your power suit, this is for you. Level 10 is Nerd Rage. Genius is Angry. When your health drops below 20%, time slows and you gain plus 20 damage resistance and do 20% more damage while the effects last. Also has a cool effect, I've seen it, so if you like that, go for it. Alright, we are in Agility now. So the first one is Gunslinger. Channel the spirit of the Old West. Non-automatic pistols do 20% more damage. So this basically, Agility is if you like weapons. Commando. Rigorous combat training means automatic weapons do 20% more damage. Level 3 is Sneak. Oh, okay, so Agility is Sneak as well. I forgot that. Become Whisperer, become Shadow. You are 20% more harder to detect while sneaking. So if you are sneaky, this would go with your pickpocketing and things like that. So you can just see the connections coming up. Level 4 is Mr. Sandman. As an agent of death itself, you can instantly kill a sleeping person. Your silent weapons do an additional 15% sneak attack damage. That's nice if you are a sneaky person, for sure. Level 5, Action Girl. There is no time to waste. Your action points regenerate 25% faster. I'm guessing that'll say Action Boy or Action Man as the male equivalent. Level 6, Moving Target. They can't hurt what they can't hit. So you get 25% more damage resistant and 25% more energy resistant when you are sprinting. Alright, level 7 is a Ninja. Trained as a Shadow Warrior, your ranged sneak attacks do 2.5 times normal damage and your melee sneak attacks do 4 times normal damage. Level 8 is Quick Hands. In combat there is no time to hesitate, you can reload all your guns faster. I really want this. I hate reloading. Level 9 is Blitz. Find the gap and make the tackle. VAT's melee distance is increased significantly. That's handy as well if you don't like things getting close to you. Though if you're a sneaky person, you should be up close in combat, I feel. Level 10 is Gun Fu. You have learned to apply ancient martial arts to gunplay. Do 25% more damage to your second VAT's target and beyond. So now we are up to Luck. Level 1 is Fortune Finder. You've learn to discover the Wasteland's hidden wealth and find more bottle caps in containers. Super handy because you run out of bottle caps pretty quickly. Level 2 is Scrounger. You know just how to scavenge to keep the fight going and find more ammunition in containers. Super handy. Level 3 is Bloody Mess. Plus 5% bonus damage means enemies will sometimes explode into a gory red paste. Watch out for a flying eyeball. Ugh. Level 4 is Mysterious Stranger. Who is he? Why does he help? Who cares? The Mysterious Stranger will appear occasionally in VATs to lend a hand with deadly efficiency. That's cool. Level 5, Idiot Savant. You are not stupid, just different. Randomly receive 3 times XP from any action, and the lower your intelligence, the greater the chance. Okay. So that can help you level as well. Level 6, Better Criticals. Advanced training for enhanced combat effectiveness. Criticals do 50% more extra damage. So if you're all about those crits, this would be it for you. Level 7, Critical Banker. You're a patient battlefield tactician and can save a critical hit to be used in VATs when you need it most. Yeah, that can be handy as well. Level 8 is Grim Reaper's Sprint. Death becomes you. Any kill in VATs has a 15% chance to restore all action points. So if you like to get around quickly, this is the one for you. Level 9, 4-Leaf Clover. Feeling lucky you should. Each hit in VATs has a chance to fill your critical meter. And level 10 is Ricochet? There we go, Ricochet. I can speak. What goes around comes around. An enemy's ranged attack will sometimes ricochet back and instantly kill them. The closer you are to death, the higher the chance. Okay guys, so as you can see, some of these are handy, some of them are not. It's really up to how you play your character. So thank you so much for watching. In the next episode we will be doing character builds.